Hey guys, welcome back. Today is my intro to the February palette of the month. So you guys voted and the winner by a very small margin was the Juvia's Place Festival palette. So I had thrown out there either the Deuce palette or the Festival palette, and this palette has won. So today's going to be the first look. I think for February I'm probably only going to get in 3 looks just because it's a shorter month. I filmed a look with this with the Get Ready With Me from my Shop My Stash that was up towards the end of January. So I'll link that up here for you guys to check that out. And it was a eyeshadow look that you guys had requested that I hadn't filmed, so I went ahead and put it in that video. This year I am doing a low buy, and part of the reason of that low buy is to really dig into all of the things that I own. So I came up with the idea of choosing one palette a month, and then throughout that month doing a couple of different looks with different palettes. Most of these looks will have another palette with it. If I haven't used that palette in a while, I might do like a palette bingo for the launch of it. For this palette, I do already have an initial look and a 3 looks 1 palette up with it on its own. So for this palette this month, I am going to combine it with 3 different palettes. If you have a palette that you would like to see this combined with, please do let me know, because I will absolutely take your guys' suggestions. And today we're combining it with the Subculture palette. So I kind of am thinking I want to do something with the red and the steel shimmer shade, but then I'm not really sure what else. That's kind of where my thought process is right now with it. To start this look off, I am going to start with the red shade as the transition shade. I feel like this red is kind of a reddish pinkish shade, but you can definitely sheer it out some and you can definitely build it up. So I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to start by blending that in the transition area. This fluffy brush is not as dense, and it is a synthetic brush. So it's helping me to pick up less color, and I can get the wash that I want on it, just a sheer wash with this shade. Now if I were using a natural hairbrush, that is going to grab onto more color, so it would be more pigmented. So that's a good little tip if you're not getting the lightness of a shade that you want. I think I'm actually going to put that on the crease and a little on the outer V. I really think I want that silver shade or steel shade to cover most of the lid. So I'm just going to build this up a little bit in the crease. So you could definitely create something like this if you just have a red color, a burgundy, and that deeper steel color. Or you could probably even put like a silver on it. That would be pretty too. So for these Subculture shadows, I like to pat them in. I've done a couple looks with this palette and I love it. So I'm not sure, a lot of people don't, but a lot of people do, I'm finding. It was funny because before I got it, all I saw were the bad reviews. I got it and I'm like, I love this palette. Now I'm seeing a lot of better reviews, maybe because since I've posted them on my channel, they're showing up in my news feed maybe, or my video feed, or whatever it's called. Then I'm going to go back in with the red shade from the festival. This one's called Izafa, and just blend together right where those meet. For the silver shade, I really want this one to pop, so I'm going to take this flat shader brush and I'm going to spray it with fixing spray. And then when I get into the corner of my eye, I'm going to use this detailer brush just so I can make sure to get it really detailed in there. Now that I've really got that on the lid, I'm going to take my little detailer brush and I'm going to spray that one as well. Maybe I won't do a wing liner with this today since I've got that dark lid. Then I'm just going to use this to bring it right there in the crease. I think I do want to deepen this V up here. I'm going to do it with Rowdy. I just want to kind of give it that finished look because I don't think I'm going to do a wing today. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to start off with the Morphe 431. This is a pencil brush. And then I'm just going to kind of bring it along up here and into the crease some, just to kind of finish off that outer V, giving it some shape. Then I'll blend that in as well. I just want to give the shape of the V, but we're going to blend it to make it look very finished without actually having wing liner on. I'm going to take this little fluffy blending brush. This is a balm brush, and I'm going to go back in with All Star, which is the shade that we put in the crease right here, and blend that outer V shade we used in with that. And then I'm going to go back in with the red shade and blend those all together. I think I like it. Yes, let's brush off. Definitely we've got some fallout, and I've lost both brushes that I used to dust off fallout, so that's great. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That is like perfect. So in cleaning this off, I'm ending up taking makeup off of my face. That shadow is just a little too thick to get off with the brush. So I'm going to take a makeup wipe. Ooh, geez. Let me get as much as I can off with that brush. So I'm going to go in with a makeup wipe and dab off what I can. And I'm going to end up taking off a lot of my makeup. So then show you guys what I do. Oh my gosh. So alright, so that looks awful. So I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender from when I applied my makeup. And I like to go in with a powder foundation. This is the It Cosmetics Celebrate foundation. And then just use that damp beauty blender to fix my makeup right where I rubbed that off. I find this is the best way to fix makeup that you've messed up with your eyeshadow. I don't think I've ever had that issue with this shadow before, but I really like the way that it's looking. So I am going to, let's do the lower lash line. I really want to have some of that red on the lower lash line, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp All Star, which is this shade right here, along the lower lash line, and then I'm going to go in with the red shade. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush. That one I used was just, gosh, I don't know, it was just this little pointer brush here. Some kind of liner brush, probably. I think it's from Coastal Scents. So then I'm going to go in with Izafa, which is the shade from the Festival palette. And I'm just going to smudge it right here. Actually, I think I'm going to take this peach shade right here and smudge that on the inner part. I definitely want an inner corner highlight, so I'm going to use Uli from the Festival palette and just a little flat definer brush. And just pop that right on the inner corner. I think I want to do white on the waterline today, so I'm going to take my jumbo stick from NYX. This is the Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX in Milk. And that is what I want to put on my lower lash line for today. Let me go ahead and put on some mascara and I'll be back to show you the look. I am back with the look. I think I'm just going to keep it at that today. So no liner or mascara today. I think that steel look just gives it a good amount of darkness. Definitely feel like my face still looks dirty. I cleaned it up again. I don't know. That was way a lot of fallout. On the lips, I lined it with Big Proposal from Essence, and I have on Somewhere in Spain on top of it. Kind of more on the inside, leaving a little bit darker on the outside. And then, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I used the Mega Plush Volume Express from Maybelline. I've had this forever and just never never opened it, and I opened it recently. Oh my goodness, I am loving it so much. That's what I'm wearing. Does an awesome job on the lower lashes. I did end up tightlining with the black Urban Decay Zero pencil. I felt like that just kind of finished it off, since right on the lash line was that deeper color. I didn't want there to be any, you know, space with my skin showing through, so I did tightline with that. And I also went back and I took, do I have the brush? Took this really tiny blending brush from Morphe. It's the 562, and I really blended where this outer V met the transition area because I wanted it to look very blended and not choppy at all. So that is everything that I did to finish up this look. So here is the first look with the palette of the month, the Juvia's Place Festival palette. Please do let me know what other palettes you want to see with it. I will have 2 more looks with it up this month. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye!